Go ahead and get started. This is break 4481. This is Midnight in Sapphire UFC, and we have a 25% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 5 spots in the break. I like the monster zeros. The white monsters are fine too. I like the zero sugar. They're my favorite. Andrew R for 2, Dan Lee, Dawson W, Derek D, Dwayne for 1, Jake E for 2, Jason S for 1, Andrew M for 1, Mike P for 1, Josh G, Travis A, Johnson A for 1, Brandon C, Nick D, Jason N, and Anthony G for 3. That is 20 names. Top 5 are going to advance on into the break, and we are going 9 times. Top 5 are in after 9. We do not run any WWE anymore. Never, no way, no how. We ran one earlier. Top 5. We've got Johnson A, Dawson W, Brandon C, Josh G, Andrew R making it on in. Top 5 are in this break. You guys made it on in. Everybody else will be a part of our filler giveaway at the end of the evening. My apologies to the bottom 15. All right, and just like WWE, we break UFC by first name letter. So Alistair Sterling. Who am I talking about? Why can Aljamain Sterling would go to the A spot? Max Holloway would go to M Men. We break up J. Alex Pereira, Alex Raza. Yes. I kind of got myself into a good one right there. Goon, you're up top, down. Andrew R on the bottom. It's been a minute since I've done a UFC break. Bruce Buffer for the B spot. 7 times on the names, 7 times on your letters. I stepped in it right there.
I'm like, huh?
I almost said Alistair Black, actually.
Yeah, I was like...
That's where I was headed. Dan V up top, all the way down to No Wrong on the bottom. We've been enjoying ripping some UFC lately, so we've been doing UFC because there's some pretty solid value here. A up top, Y and Z on the bottom. I am a buyer on all nice Max Holloway cards. 4, 5, 6, and 7 with A up top, all the way down to E, F, and W on the bottom. Dan V with Age, it's Family Pack L, Goonier T, Austin P with S, Andrew C with G, H, and U, Andrew S with J Women, Joey A with Y and Z, Brian M with P, Johnson with J Men, Mark K with M Women. We have Andrew R with V, Frank with C, Brandon C with M Men, Randall with D, Josh G with N, Brian M with R, No Wrong with K, Dawson with I, Ross with B, and No Wrong E, F, and W. Man, what is Tim? I don't even want to know what Tim's looking at right now. I don't even want to know, Tim. Let me text Goonier and tell him he's in the break. Text him. If he's not here, that's on him. I know what Tim's talking about, but it's not midnight, so I'm not allowed to say anything. I once got a shout out from who Tim is talking about. Doing a signing at Leaf. So in this break, we have 2 Sapphire, 4 Midnight, and Hobby Chrome. I'm gonna send Tim a video tomorrow, and he's gonna be like, "What the hell? What the hell?" Oh boy, Tim. Oh boy, Timmy. I guess you could say she really lights a fire under Tim. Alright, let's get started with Hobby. The inside jokes have to stop at some point. Too many people are being left in the dark on the inside jokes. Oh my god. That one's hilarious to me. The Slimer bounty at the Nino.
The Slimer bonus.
Slimer bonus at the Nino. Norman Dumont, Mario Batista, Bilal Muhammad, Ismail Bonif. We have there's going to be a Curtis Blades is going to be on the negative. A red, white, and blue of Carl Williams for K. And a Berserker of Conor McGregor going to Randall with the C spot. I don't think it's over $100, but it might be. I know, they're super rare. Conor McGregor Berserker in our very first pack. As a short print right there for C going to Frank. Frank said I got to hit something for him, so that's a good start. If somebody can comp me one of those, I would appreciate it. I don't know what I'm looking at. Tail the tape of Daniel Hooker. There's a hooker right there. Sergio Pavlovic. Jonah. Modestus. Tag R. Negative of Vinicius Oliveira. Rookie. Our first auto is Aylin Perez for A going to DNV. And a Alexander Volkanovski on the purple. Who the is that guy? Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What? $26. 26 last sold because nobody knows how rare they are. Nobody knows how rare those are because that's exactly what I thought. Just like the shadow etches, nobody knows how rare those are in Topps Chrome. Until a year from now when they go, none of them are on the market and people are like, wow, those rarely were rare. Michael Chandler. Does Mike Perry have any? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Mohammed-Jan Naimov going to be on the negative. Mohammed-Jan. RDR, Rainer de Ritter. That is 2 of 150. And Christian Duncan. RDR for R for Brian M. RDR good, says Tim. How about DDP? Is he any good? Magomov. Marcus, Randy Brown, Angela Hill, red, white, and blue of Renat, Forrest Griffin, Sean Brady, and Brian Ortega. JML hates Girl Scout cookies. I actually haven't been in keto for about 6 weeks now, still losing weight because I'm doing just a calorie deficit. Michael Morales, Mavzar, Cameron Simon, there's Timmy's favorite fighter, Ian Machado Gary. Josh Kubo, Modestas again. Red, white, and blue of Kai Asakara. And we have Tatiana Suarez, 134 of 150 on the throwback. Going to T. I do keto pretty much. I've been doing it for 80% of the year, 75-80% of the year for the last, 12 years, 13 years. And I just decided to take a break from it. I was having some stomach issues, and I just wanted to see if I could lose weight just eating in a calorie deficit, and I have. So, Yuri, Kevin Holland, Victoria, Joe Anderson, Syed, Magomedov, Tiger. We've got Adrian Yanez, and that's going to be 139 of 250. And a purple Edison Barbosa. You know what? Brittany thought that my cholesterol was going to be very, very high. When I got tested, my cholesterol was fine, and I do keto, and I eat so much red meat. What does that mean for ground turkey taco salad? You know what? I haven't had any ground turkey taco salad in a minute. Unfortunately. Not unfortunately, because I'm kind of sick of it. I've been eating a lot of chicken this week. Red, white, and blue of Vitor Petrino. And there is going to be a Max Holloway. Choose your athlete. I've been eating more fruit lately. I'm just eating a lot more fruit. Still just watching my calories and losing weight. So, Nazardine, Piero Rodriguez, Molly McCann, Molly Meatball, Claudio Ribeiro, Peter Yan's a good one. Jessica Andrade on the negative. We've got Gene Silva is going to be numbered 190 of 199 for J-Men. And a red, white, and blue of Chase Hooper. But I've been staying away from sugar. I haven't been eating that much sugar other than natural sugar and fruits. I don't drink any like sugary sodas or energy drinks still. So I am actively trying to stay away from sugars here still. Just enough. Jasmine Lucindo, Gabriel Bonfim. I have been eating banana daily. I've been eating some pineapple daily. So those are my kind of go-to fruits that I like the most. Grapes, blueberries, Wanderlei Silva, Mackenzie Dern. Got Shamil, Ketlin Vieira, Joaquin Buckley, Diego Lopez, and Cedric Dumas. Sent you a little email, not sure if it makes sense. Mike, I'll check it out after the stream, not a problem.
Oh.
Eating bananas for the shape, you bastard. You bastard. Themba, Garimba. Got Tatiana Suarez, Benoit Saint Denis, Jean Sumata, Claudio Ribeiro. Our second auto is right there. It's Joaquin Buckley for the J-Men spot, and that is 173 of 199 going to Johnson. Got Tony Ferguson and a big ticket of Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall on the big ticket. Like, the only thing that's really changed outside of keto is that I've just been eating some more fruit lately and occasionally some rice or potatoes. And literally that's it. Alexander Volkanovski, Amir Albaza, Jonathan Martinez, Brandon Roval. There's Cabarello, Peter Yan. Melissa Mullins is 22 of 75 on the blue wave for M Women, going to Mark. And Peyton Talbot on the red, white, and blue. Sounders moved on into the semifinals of the League Cup, first La Liga Mexico. Oh, okay. Don't really follow the Sounders too much. Really don't. I just missed a filler by one. Looks like my luck has ran out. Yeah, right. Your luck has ran out for the last 2 months, Mike. Or for the next 2 months, I should say. You're all right. Let's do some Sapphire. You used up all your luck all at once for the next 2 months. MLS versus Liga MX tournament newer, but La Liga teams are generally better than... Okay. I saw that on TV. We just didn't watch it. I did see that was on TV. Alright, Sapphire. Very awesome. Very good looking cards. Carl Williams, Renat. We've got Eduardo Mora. And there is going to be Joaquin Buckley. Shavkat. Volkanovski, Alexander Volkanovski. Our auto is right here. It's Marav Vilashvili. Marab, you think that's over 100 GMO? Going to Brandon C. Marab is our auto. That's a pretty decent auto. Bantamweight champion right now. I actually like that auto. It's a very unique auto. You've never seen anything like that in any other sport. And Diego Lopes. I'm going to wait for a comp by JML on that one. Marab's a good auto. Yep. Looks like a fist. We've got, there's Gunyer. Edson Barbosa. Cedric Dumas. Christian Rodriguez. And there's Arnold Allen. Gunyer in chat with the freebie spot. The gold member spot. Oh. How about an infinite of Diego Lopes? Gonna be 4D. Going to Randall. These?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sugar Sean was like 250.
Sugar Sean sold for 250. Strangest cards you saw at your time working at ComC. Bilal Muhammad, Morgan, and Joe Anderson Brito, 28 of 75. GZ, you have any weird cards? We saw like a lot of like German cigarette cards and stuff like that from the 30s and the 40s. There was these like, they didn't get on ComC, but there were like these kind of like Playboy-esque Japanese cards that showed up one time, and one of them had like a piece of like a bra strap in it, and she had her you know what's out. Those were probably the weirdest cards I saw.
Those aren't numbered, right? The base Sapphire?
No.
I would get
The Diego? Okay, their Marab was literally like a $50-$60 card. Last Diego sold for 142 bucks, so our first one touched the break.
They love those. They actually like this.
Those are the weirdest cards I ever seen were some Japanese porn cards, essentially. With like bra straps and panties into the cards. They didn't make it onto ComC. Sent them back to the home. Where, so I avoid them? I have a picture of them on my phone, but I'm not gonna show it here. If I can find it, I'll send it to you though, for research. Justin Gaethje, Charles Jourdain, Azamat, and there is Ismail Bonham. So that you know what to stay away from, Goonier. Robert Whittaker. There is Kyler Phillips. Let's go behind our gold to Daniel Marcos on the rookie. And our gold. Let's go in this way. Kai Barallo, gonna be on our gold for C, 31 of 50. Rampage living his best life. He really is. Really is. Didn't mean to buy a filler into this. Unfortunately, the break is already running and we really can't do much. Of course I get, well, now we really can't do anything. Vulcan. There's going to be Sharabutin. He had a really nice win a few weeks back. Miranda Maverick. I chat some, but not a whole ton, but I've watched you since the hobby in 2021. Your advice on ComC. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We have green in here. Thank you, John Carlos. Norello Aliyev. Gilton. We got Waldo Cortez. And our final card in this box. Going this way. And that is Cameron Simon. Cameron Simon, 17 of 75. Going to C. Going to Frank. Alright, one more box of Sapphire and then 4 boxes of Midnight. Hit about 5 months to hit 1K sales. Took some time. Never would have figured it out. Would never figured out how to not be a hobby hoarder if it wasn't for you. Oh, thank you, man. I know that a lot of people have asked me to do more ComC content, and like my heart just isn't into doing that content right now. So I would just be kind of doing it just for the people who want it. Maybe in the future. I just crossed over $500,000 in lifetime sales last month on ComC. I thought I was going to do a video about that, and even then I wasn't really motivated to do one. What's up, Dan Don? Tony Ferguson, Jeff Molina. We've got Rodolfo Bellato. And Brandon Moreno, 20 of 50 for B, going to Ross. YouTube recommended JML's channel to me, and then I found him through... I did not know that, Colin. Does that really happen? Bo Nickel. Nice one right there. Not sure. Oh, got you. I thought you were talking to me about missing something. RDR. And there is going to be Manuel Torres. The ComC videos take me like 4 times longer to make one of those than it does a normal video on the channel. And it gets like 1/3 of the views. So it's like one of those things where like I don't want to make it. It's going to take a long time. I don't have the time. And then it's just going to do 1/3 the views of a regular video. So it's like... I know that for the people who want them, like, it's incredible knowledge for them, but it's just, like, a total labor of love. There's Tapourier. And our auto is Jose Mariscal, rookie auto, for J-Men going to Johnson. So maybe at some point I'll find the motivation and the interest to do another one, but I just, you know, that's why you haven't had a new video. The thing about me is I like to like nail them in one take, and I don't like to go back, and on the ComC videos, it's like so hard to nail those in one take. I don't like to stop and start and have to think about the last thing I said that made sense, and then splice it all together and make kind of this weird video. I like to just do everything in one shot, and those are definitely the toughest ones to record. Nate Landwehr for N. We've got Michael Chandler, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and DDP. Also, it just seems like they're making a ton of changes to the platform right now, and I would just be very negative about a lot of them. Like, the ComC agent thing is the worst thing I've ever seen them do. It's so stupid. Zellhuber. Corey Sandhagen. I can't believe that's a real thing that they spent time, energy, and money on. It's so terrible. Of all the things they could do, that one's so bad. Piero Rodriguez. Whoever thought of that, whoever greenlighted that is a complete moron. The ComC agent, have you seen it? You've seen it. It buys cards for you, but it buys totally random cards. And then it's like, do you want to keep it? And if you say yes, it goes into your shipping. do you want to sell it? It just relists it for you. And they're not even good cards. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen any company do. And for a company who has limited development time and limited devs, for them to do something that dumb when they could do something much better, like the fact that they put their time and energy into that, and then they fired like 2 really, really intelligent people who cared about that company a lot, who are my friends. Like, they had to do some budget cuts, but then they spent budget on that. Oh, man. Like, I could talk about that for like a half hour. Israel Adesanya and Jasmine Judavicius. They released a dumb feature a week after they laid off 15 people and 2 who I thought were incredibly important to the future of that company. Melissa Mullins, Luana Santos, Christian Duncan, and is this a rookie to 25? It is. Victoria Dudakova, going to V. Going to Andrew R on a filler. That is 7 of 25. So they did that. They got rid of SGC. You can't submit to SGC anymore. I had a package delivered there on Monday. It's now Wednesday, and it's not in my account. So, love knowing that if my package actually got delivered or not. Marlon Vera, Yara Rodriguez, Islam Machayev, and there is King Green to wrap up Sapphire. All right, Midnight's got to be awesome for us. Half case of Midnight right here. Like I said, we are going to see a 101 Aaron Blanchfield, so congratulations, no wrong. So it's a bot that basically makes it look like they have more active... Yes. It is the worst bot you've ever seen. We'll have fun. I'll show it to you guys after this break. I'll show you their awesome bot that they came up with. I'll show it to you guys. You guys can tell me if you think it's good. We have Michael Chandler, 35 of 75 for M Men, going to Brandon C. And, man, these are tough to read. I can't... is that Aljamain Sterling? That is 5 of 125 for A. Yeah. And Kai Borello, going to be on the wave for C. Our 3 autos. Did we determine if it's the middle one that's usually the best one? Doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Maria Godinez Gonzalez on our patch auto. What's the biggest chases for UFC? Ilya Tapourier, Max Holloway, Conor McGregor. To name a few. Tom Aspinall is a good one too. Yep. All right. This is a patch auto behind this, so let's go here. That is going to be a 31 of 75 Baz Rutten for B. Going to Ross. That is on-card Baz Rutten. Legend auto. I don't know what that's worth.
He signed a lot.
He has, yeah. It's a very cool card. All right, patch auto here. Be something nasty. Good luck. Rookie, and that is Waldo Cortez for W. Going to No Wrong. So I got No Wrong something. I got him something. Where's Waldo? Waldo's right here. Waldo Cortez. Got like a weird kind of cutout or something right there. Conor McGregor on the base. When's Conor gonna fight? When's Conor's next fight? Is he gonna fight anymore? I think he's just done. Can Conor pass a drug test? Does Conor want to pass a drug test, I guess, is a better question. JML, can you pass a drug test? JML could. Yeah. I would like to see Conor fight at least one more time, right? Gotta see Conor get back in the ring. JML had too many cookies. It's like that episode of Seinfeld where he ate too many poppy seeds. And then Elaine ate too many poppy seeds and it showed up as, what, cocaine on her test or whatever? I think that's what it was. Peterman thought she was a drug addict. Opium, that's right. I haven't seen that episode in a minute. Thought she was doing opium. Alright, 3 autos. Let's go to the back. With Diego Topps on the Insomnia, 13 of 75. And that, oh, is that Stipe or Steven Erceg, I believe? You like literally can't read that name. 118 of 125. And 1 of 12, Nazardine. Imavov. It's tough to say. Nazardine for N going to Josh G. And our 3 autos. Calvin Qatar going to C, going to Frank. Calvin Qatar, Calvin Klein. 19 of 25, Stroke of Midnight, Alexander Pantoja. Yeah, nice one for A, going to Dan V. We'll one-touch that one on up. On-card Pantoja. Imavov. Thank you, GP's Triple Sticks. Alexander Pantoja to 25 on the Stroke of Midnight. I love that design. And Hun Sung Park, 36 of 75, rookie patch auto. We'll one-touch up that one. Yeah, again, another cool, like, textured patch in there. It's not all just black. That's kind of cool. This set is amazing looking. Yep. Gives me hope for the future with other Midnight sets. Maybe we will get a WWE Midnight next year. WWE Midnight would be the craziest set. It would be $500 a box almost immediately. If they do Midnight WWE next year, they really should. Do random card or something like that. Rip 80,000 cases of it. We'll run touch up the Pantoja. We have 2 boxes left in this break. And we have a giveaway after this break for y'all. We have basketball, baseball, football to end the night. Think I'll probably try to do all 3. I should be good to do all 3. Optic NBA. We have an Optic NBA coming on up. Pantoja. We'll hit the squirrels for Pantoja. I will say, if we do not hit a downtown in the next break, I will consider running it back at the end of the night, depending on time. What's up, Captain Chaos? Depending on time, I'll consider running this next... If we hit a downtown, then we won't. But any big WWE hits tonight, nothing crazy. A Cena to 10. Thunder Rosa PMG from AEW to 10 was cool. We had a Dexter Lumis auto to 2. We are over on the West Coast. It's kind of cool. Raquel Pennington for R. Going to Brian, and that is 72 of 75. Brandon Roval, 3 of 5. That's a nice one for B. Going to Ross. And, once again, cannot read the names. That is going to be 45 of 75. Yari Rodriguez. Going to Y. There's what penny sleeves you use for one-touches. It is Game Time International one-touches. They come with an inner sleeve. Game Time International make the best one-touches in the game. Buy some of those. We've got Anthony Smith for A. On-card Anthony Smith auto. What do you guys think? Is there a Roval? Do you guys think Roval's a one-touch? Is it a 5? I'm not sure. Michael Page is an auto. Going to M. Men. Going to Brandon C. And another patch auto. And that is Stephen Thompson. Stephen Thompson. The 5 Daybreak is fire. That's a cool looking card. Probably one touch it up. Rob Kirkland says probably not on the Roval. I think that's the 5. Stephen Thompson. We need to see a good auto. We need a real... I want to see a Tapourier or a Max auto. I did say we were going to see a 101 Aaron Blanchfield, which was a crazy, insane call. Wonder Boy auto. We are down to 1 box left in this break. After this break, I'll show you the ComC agent, the thing that they were so proud of. JML says a John Jones auto. I just told you what the hits were, Michael. Guess Michael's not listening. I'm going to one-touch it. Not only am I going to one-touch it, I'm going to put it in a GTI cracked ice. Some people say shipping a card in a one-touch is bad. You have a thought. I commented on that one, Craig Mack. So I was in the Sports Card Nonsense group. They said it was a bad to ship it in a one-touch. And then if you looked and saw, they used a big one-touch for the card. And that's why it slid around and it didn't have an inner sleeve. So look at that. That card's not going anywhere in there. Look, I could do all this kind of stuff. That card's going nowhere in there. Brandon Roval, 3 of 5. With the color match, cracked ice. Last box of the break right here. There's a thread on the Sports Card Nonsense Facebook page. Somebody was complaining that the seller shipped the card in a one-touch and the card slid all around and got damaged. It's because they used a Temu one-touch. Like one of the worst one-touches I've ever seen. On the back, we have Alexa Grasso, and that is going to be number 25 of 75. That is going to be Jamal Hill, and that is 12 of 125. I believe that's Jamal Hill. Yep. Rinya Nakamura is going to be on the wave. And Kai Asakara on the rookie. Kai Asakara. First auto is going to be Vulcan. Vulcan Odemir, and that is going to be number 47 of 75 on the Vulcan. Going to V. Going to Andrew R. Patty, the baddie right there. Patty Pimblett. Going to P. Going to Brian M. One touch up that one. Patty Pimblett. Nice auto right there. There you go, P. And we are going to finish this break off with Melissa Mullings with a nice patch on there. Going to M Women. Going to Mark K. Patty was our big auto right there. I always feel like the big auto comes in the middle of the 3 autos. Melissa Mullings on the auto. I love Midnight. I don't think we have a UFC break for this week, but we will have one. Ooh. Because WWE Cactus is next week.
I think we still need to do it.
Maybe JML will have one next week for you guys, and then I'll have one next Saturday. I don't have a UFC plan for you guys on Saturday. Too big of a lineup for UFC. So we will be taking a little bit. $62 on the Patty. I'm still one-touching it. So we are going to be taking a little bit of a break from UFC, but we still have plenty of Midnight. Still have Sapphire. Still have Chrome. Still have Chrome Delight, which we haven't done in a minute. Patty undervalued. He's looking jacked there. The thing I like about Patty is after a fight, he just goes and enjoys life. And he packs on the pounds. It's kind of funny to see the difference between when he's in a fight and when he's not training for a fight. Patty Pimblett to wrap it up. Congrats to the P spot. Congrats to Brian M. Let's take a look at our hits in this one. A lot of top loads in this one. He's a sponge. He's like JML eating cookies. Man, I love Midnight. It's so fun. They need to do Midnight Baseball. They need to do Midnight WWE. Midnight Boxing. We have that Chrome Boxing set coming out. Where JML get jumbo cookies. Dude, the cookie he had was huge. A Panera M&M cookie. He had 5 of them tonight. 1,000 calories of cookies. Alright, your one touch is in that break. Patty the baddie. We had a Brandon Roval to 5. Alexander Pantoja to 25. And the Infinite of Diego Lopes. And that is going to do it for your break.